Hi, welcome to Upload Surf, the world's most accurate forecast. Yeah, I got a little sun yesterday. These are your East Coast and European forecasts. We're putting it all together because of Hurricane Lorenzo. All right, check out our real estate listings and flash sales. And check out our pre-order from Surf Donkey. And check out my daughter's channel because she wants me to promote it for her. She also wants merch. But here we go. Okay, here we go. So in the Atlantic Ocean, so Hurricane Lorenzo, we kind of thought it was going to turn more past Bermuda over to Nova Scotia and the East Coast, but I could show everyone in the Atlantic on the East Coast is crying. But Nova Scotia is going to get a little bit of fun surf today in that kind of chest to head high range on the eastern shore and more down the south shore. Up in Cape Breton, some swell too, and even over in Cape Breton, Chamajana territory. Oh my God. For from Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday should be a little bit better. But this Hurricane Lorenzo is making a pretty strong track, heading more towards the Azores and creating some really big swell and a double to triple overhead size swell. And they just had a contest there. There's going to be a lot of rain and flooding too. So watch out. And of course, it's kind of tracking towards the UK. So some long period swell for Ireland and Scotland. Not as much for France, but it will get some as it turns more on. But so for Monday, some long period swell, pretty big in the Azores right now. Ireland getting some long period in that kind of overhead to double overhead from Monday into Tuesday, and then Wednesday really big in that triple overhead. So if you're going to do some toe-ins, you better be ready. I am not doing them. And up into the UK, of course, there's going to be a lot of rain and precipitation come along with this hurricane as it turns out. We haven't seen one of these in a while. Creating a lot of swell and rain, of course, and wind for Ireland and Scotland and over in England also too. Plymouth getting some good surf there from Monday and Tuesday, and then on to Wednesday, really big also. Even over to Iceland too, as the storm kind of comes around, creating some swell for Norway. Also for not much from Monday, but Tuesday on to Wednesday. And of course, Portugal getting some really good swell for Monday in that head high range. Tuesday double overhead, and even bigger for Wednesday on that kind of triple overhead range. And the northern part with the tip of Spain getting some really good surf too. Also for Monday, really good in that head to overhead high. Tuesday even better, double overhead range, and Wednesday even more. We'll see what happens with that Hurricane Lorenzo as it turns in or out or wherever it's going, or as it goes up toward Norway. But pretty big swell, be careful, a lot of swell. And of course, back on the Atlantic Ocean, just a little bit of trade swell here for the Caribbean in that kind of waist to chest high range for Monday. Tuesday and on to Wednesday, we'll see what happens. Another tropical storm comes up and hits it, and just a little bit of ground swell here for Florida from Monday and Tuesday. North Carolina getting a little bit of waves too for Monday and Tuesday, but a little smaller in that kind of waist high, maybe a little chest high swell. And New York, New Jersey getting some long period, just a little bit of swell there in that kind of chest high range for Tuesday and Wednesday. Maine and New Hampshire a little small in that waist high. Up in St. John's a little bit of surf, but kind of small, as this hurricane is going to kind of miss it, creating that long period swell, pushing swell out to to Cape Breton, Eastern Shore, and up in Newfoundland also. That's it. That's the East Coast and European forecast. And yes, we are in the Mediterranean. You can get the premium forecast from me direct. Just go into our app if you want to advertise with us. You can advertise also. See you all later, and watch my daughter's show because she wants you to watch it. Okay, bye.